SUNS.
At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Kobe White.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. They've got Jones. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. And it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Booker in at the 1. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Now here's Durant. Martin, the pass to Plumlee. Yep, that one goes.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Beyond the arc. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Jones.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Here's Durant. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Plumlee. His last outing, he had 8 points. Booker outside. Plumlee with a screen on Jones. Pocket 6. Good on the triple.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the 3-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Driving the lane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Booker against Jones. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White, good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Now here's Booker. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Martin with a screen on Jones. For 3, Booker. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance.
Uy.
Defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their 3-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
So it's Phoenix now. The Bulls getting the bucket.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's White missing. Suns trail by 7. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Boston, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get.
He's been a line for them all season long.
Shot is good.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the
galing to sa Legends. San Antonio. Ooh.
Defense.
From deep, Herder. And the rebound goes to Martin. Suns trail by 9. Outside Durant. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. White the pass to Jones. Connects from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Booker from the arc. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. No good from Booker.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
White. No good on the triple. Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Martin finds Booker. Here's O'Neal. He's defended by Herder. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And it's White missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The shot by KD. No good. Here's Buzelis. Drills the three-pointer. Buzelis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Martin. Back to Booker. Outside, O'Neal. And there's Booker on the assist by Martin. Booker's got 10 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. Number 1, the Bulls.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Chicago. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And looking at Chicago, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Now Williams, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Jones, no luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Trains the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Martin. Booker inside, working on Jones. Plumlee with a screen on Jones. Booker, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And it's Vucevic missing. Suns trail by 12. Down low. Here's Durant. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance. At the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Suns. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
O'Neal, no good. Chicago leading by 13. Good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently nothing did the defender.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Over in the corner, Williams. Booker against Jones. The kick out to Williams. And the three ball is good. He's got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the dunk by Booker.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Williams finds Vucevic. Here's White. Plumlee with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A nice shot by Booker.
Booker, and a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Offline with his 3. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Toronto. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Bol comes in for O'Neal, and it's Mirage in for Cody Martin. Chicago also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Vucevic. Horton Tucker comes in for Buzelis. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Here's Horton Tucker. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And another miss by Chicago. Here's Allen. Shoots over Horton Tucker. Allen's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Collins. Plays it up and banks it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Mirage, the pass to Richards. And here is Allen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Mirage can't hit. Pass to White. With a step back. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant's checked in for Nick Richards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. And a change for the Bulls. Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Kobe White.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
Back to Horton Tucker. Outside Williams. Off. On the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really he has mastered that part of the game.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Mirage. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Herder. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
The forwards, Allen and Durant. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Bol. And it's Mirage and at the shooting guard. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And here's KD for 3. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Herder. Uses the glass to fit.
Holy. Layo.
Missed the layup. Herder's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive.
Ano foul dun? Ako foul.
Attention and focus all night long.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
On the wing, Williams, defended by Durant. They get it again. Collins, good.
The defense not
With the big.
putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Allen. Here he goes, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Tyus Jones is the purest of pure point guards, on time and on target.
Collins kicks to Williams. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4.
Pinitik ko lang eh. Tumalun. Hindi kaya talun. King Durant.
From the field, he's taken only 6 shots.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's KD, and then Durant.
Wait, ulo? Ay, oo nga, ulo nga.
With the dunk.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
For Phoenix, they've shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Williams kicks to Giddey. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 9. Here's Mirage. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Allen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Hits it from 3-point range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Collins. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Bull. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Plumlee comes in for Bull. And Martin subbed in for Mirage. And a change for the Bulls. Terry's checked in. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the...
Hey.
Cavaliers, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 in their longest homestand of the year. Outside, Martin. Jones sets the pick for Martin. Pass to Allen. Plumlee with a screen on Terry. Nobody near Allen. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Williams with the stuff.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
A floater. That is good.
Kevin Durant dyan eh. Uy.
And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Kevin Durant. Giddey kicks to Collins. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. And Buzelis subbed in.
Gago, sinasabot na Bibil.
For Jalen Horton-Tucker.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Right side O'Neal. And a great assist by Booker. as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. And a slam by Williams.
Ano KD? Washed? Sheesh.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside, KD. And it's off from three-point range. The finish, here's Terry.
Uy, sayang.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Number 1, the Bulls.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
And a big part of perimeter defense.
Durant 13. P-Will.
Greg avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Uy, nag-iinit. Uy.
Here's Williams. It drops. That's his 9th field.
Ito, legacy game. Ooh, shit.
Goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's KD. Rebound by the Bulls.
Nicely.
Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Buzelis, and he's good on the 3-ball. Buzelis has got 11 points.
Grabe naman to.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Martin kicks to O'Neal.
Tara naman, KD versus P-Will. Hey.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And he bangs in the lane.
Okay. Sheesh, bro, sheesh. Hey. Don't go. Opening.
15 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Uy, big na naman.
Here's Williams. And the shot goes in.
God damn, P-Will. Sheesh, bro. Uy. Tinamaan mo sa mukha.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Durant. The Bulls also changing it up. Kobe White comes in for Terry. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
O'Neal kicks to Allen. On the wing, Booker. And he makes good on the layup. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Williams can't get it to go. Suns trail by 19. Allen for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. It's White on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. White's got 11 points.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Knocked away. Williams with the steal. Here's Buzelis. Good, and it's Williams.
Buti di kena injured din. Ayun na. Wow, mafa-foul pa eh.
Who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, Martin. Allen surveying the D. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
To the paint, stolen by Allen. In the corner, it's Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Booker against Jones. Martin with a screen on Jones. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Chicago leading by 18. Right side, White for 3. Williams rebounded by Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he drives in. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Williams kicks to Jones. Here's Buzelis. Off target from 3-point range. And for the Suns, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Back to Booker. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. And the 3 off target.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Williams passes to White. And the Bulls with another miss. Suns trail by 16. Booker with a deep 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vucevic, rebound by the Suns. Allen outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 16. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Jones. Here's Buzelis. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Booker. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Outside Williams. From outside off the mark. Outside Martin. There's O'Neal with the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game progresses, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
know for that matchup with the Cavaliers. On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Chicago Bulls.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Booker taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Kobe White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Herter in at the small forward position.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones kicks to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
3-point field goal.
Jones has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Fires the three. That is good. And the Bulls lead has got back down to 14 on those points from Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Oh.
Gets it to fall. The bucket. It from Herter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Using his length inside. Durant.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
They grab their own miss. Herter finds Jones to the left side wing. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And it's White missing. Suns trail by 15. Here's Martin. Makes it off the glass. Martin's got his second bucket.
Well, that's just a pretty pass. Kevin Durant carrying the scoring load when he has to, but boy, can he get others involved.
Here's Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Booker, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 14 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The Bulls leading by 16. Buzelis with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Buzelis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. 16 points for Buzelis. And there's the call. And Kevin Herter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Patrick Williams.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Booker with no one around cans the shot with nobody near him. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Williams. Count the bucket.
Williams.
They gave me the school, bro. Uy.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
30 points.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Plumlee trying to break loose. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Okay. KD. God damn, KD. Si Rookie pa nga nagbabantay eh. Wait, foul ba yun?
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Oh, overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And while we got a chance, let's get some numbers for Martin. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive. All about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the SUNS star trio. AD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. O'Neal kicks to Booker. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic is Buzelis with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bull. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th assist in this one. Here is Durant. To the middle. O'Neal kicks to Martin. And stolen by White.
Ay, gago.
And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. Pass to Durant. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Williams. Back to Jones. Williams against Durant. Williams can't hit. The Suns have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And again, it's the Suns missing. Chicago leading by 22. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker. We've heard some players' doors propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated. And you see their... progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
The kick out to Williams. Back to White. The 3. Gets hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
Bulls leading by 19. Here's Buzelis. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Martin kicks to Allen. The 3-pointer, no good. Chicago's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Horton Tucker comes in for Patrick Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Here's Buzelis. Oh!
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to KD. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. KD's got 9 points in the quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Outside White. Now Buzelis, guarded by KD. Buzelis with the ball. Durant's there. Nice D from Durant. Pass to Martin. Now here's Booker. Shoots over Horton Tucker. Buzelis grabs the board. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Martin, and he lays it straight in. Martin's got 6 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply states.
Anong foul yun? Ano bumangga oh?
Did a terrific play.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The drive by Booker. Kicks it out to Allen. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
White finds Horton Tucker. And the dunk by Booker.
Okay.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Martin, the pass to Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
2 minutes to review the play.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Okay. Fair enough.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Martin. And then for Chicago, Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Terry's subbed in for White. That's good from Plumlee. Plumlee hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Booker inside. Giddey defending. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. KD's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Phoenix. Collins kicks to Terry. The kick out to Williams. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Allen. Score. The basket is 8 for 13 from the floor. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Collins, and it's good. 2 points. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Jones, no luck. Into the Bulls.
Oh.
Bulls, shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Suns making a switch here. Bulls checked in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. for three. Booker. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Horton Tucker's shot is on. And Durant puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 17. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Then it's Bull. Then it's Jones.
Let's go.
And it's Micic in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. KD passes to Bull. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3.
Huh? Ui.
Today's game.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Here's Micic, and the shot goes in.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Collins finds Terry. Outside Williams. Nailed from 3-point land. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. Jones dishes to Allen. Bull, a screen on Terry. Jones, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Williams. And Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 38 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying.
Ay, naharas talaga yun natin. Oh.
To shut the door.
Suns trail by 17. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, Durant's such a tough cover in the pick and roll. He will take what the defense gives him. In that instance, nice pass.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Terry kicks to Williams. Back to Terry. Here's Giddey. Off target with his 3.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Outside, Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 8th assist here tonight. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 40 points.
God damn.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man
Hindi pa
who
starter
puts
si
you in this
Pio.
position.
Outside Durant.
Uy.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Martin's checked in for the Suns.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, number 20.
Here's KD. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Williams. That one falls. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. Pass to Martin. Back to Jones. Here's Allen. And it's good. He's made.
Tatlo.
Two for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And finished off by Collins.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Jones, the pass to Bull. Over Collins. Bull can't hit. Chicago leading by 16. Terry finds Horton Tucker. Here's Williams. The rebound by KD. Durant's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Jones. Outside Martin. Jones sets the pick for Martin. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Terry. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Now this is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Durant.
Wala. Nice D. Hey.
Rebound by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Bull up top. Now here's Allen. Terry covering. The try by Allen.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Giddey kicks to Williams. High arcing shot. Misses at the rim. Durant dishes the Bull. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Horton Tucker, the pass to Williams. And Durant sends it back.
What the?
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
The Bulls leading by 18. Here's Williams. The second chance effort. The shot, no good.
Oh, defense.
Great D that time from Durant. 4-on-3 break. Martin for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And that one drops.
Oh, man, the quick decision-making of Tyus Jones pulls up on a dime.
Outside Williams. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Bulls lead by 19.
The man has no heart. And that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
Not a lot of resistance.
Grabe din rival ng si Durant.
On the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
O'Neal kicks to Martin. Back to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And the shot goes down.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
For three, Booker. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Here's Vucevic. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. No good on the three.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Herter. Buzelis with the ball. Sweet move. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 20 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Durant dishes to Plumlee. Suns moving the ball around. It's Martin on the wing. Plumlee, no luck. Bulls leading by 22. Herter on the wing, guarded by O'Neal, and he comes up with the deuce.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The three from KD. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Plumlee, the basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 9th assist in the game now. Shoots the three, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the stripe, it's rebounded by Herter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. And it's now 26 points for Buzelis. Booker against Jones. No good from Booker. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. And the basket by Jones. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 16 assists. The Suns shooting here about 46% for the game. Down low, here's KD. Great pass to set up the layup. 31 points for KD.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Suns shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the here now. They'll have 52 wins under the belt.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Williams.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach Collins. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Here's KD. Plumlee with a screen on Terry. To the inside. And it's slammed in. And by Plumlee.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
On the free throw, no good. Giddey with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Zach. Great game for you tonight. When you get out there, what are you looking to do to influence the game?
You just got to be aggressive. Coach is giving me an opportunity to come in and play a decent amount of minutes. So I just try to make an impact in any way I can and keep giving him a reason to put me on the floor and help the team win.
Well, you were a big part of it tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for our player of the game.
Grabe, legacy game. Booker 46-7-5. Andy, Durant 231-18. 2 blocks kay Pee-wee. 26-11, Garrett. Allen, okay. Double. Okay. Tapos sa Bulls. Tayo mo Pee-wee, lo. God damn, Pee-wee. 42-7. God damn, 2 out of... Oh, shit. Buzelis, double. White, 20-1. Werther. Collins. Vooch, 13-11. Jones, okay. Jeez. Okay, GG's. To the next one. Kings kalaban. Si Zach Lavin.